There is a small creature on the savanna that even larger predators approach with caution. The honey badger is not the fastest nor the strongest, yet it is one that rarely backs down. It willingly steps into situations most animals would avoid. And once an encounter begins, it becomes clear why its reputation is built on remarkable determination. Surrounded by multiple leopards, the honey badger holds its ground as if it controls the pace. Each time the distance closes, its response is immediate and decisive. That persistence slows every advance, eventually opening a path that seemed impossible. A male lion approaches with familiar dominance, yet the honey badger does not lower its stance. A brief chase unfolds under clear tension, as both test each other's limits. Some animals may be small, but their resolve alone can make even stronger rivals hesitate. Caught off guard, a mother honey badger immediately positions herself between danger and her young. She keeps the distance extremely tight, forcing every approach to pause under firm resistance. In moments like these, protective instinct can turn a small animal into a formidable barrier. The encounter unfolds at such close range that even a small mistake carries risk. The snake searches for the right moment to act, while the honey badger remains calm, observing before responding. When boldness is paired with precise timing, the advantage often belongs to the one who holds control. On the dry, heated ground, the honey badger moves with unusual confidence around a scorpion. It does not avoid the threat, but instead manages it with quick and precise actions. This ability to adapt to challenging food sources allows the species to thrive where many others remain cautious. A group of hungry hyenas approaches, testing the lone animal before them. But the honey badger does not retreat. It responds with bold forward pressure. After only a few moments of hesitation, the encirclement begins to lose its stability. The wolf steps forward to establish a boundary, but the wolverine responds with a low stance and an unyielding gaze. Both hold their distance, weighing each reaction through the smallest movements. After only a few tense exchanges, it becomes clear that pushing further is not worth the risk. Though not large in size, the honey badger possesses thick skin and reflexes that are difficult to anticipate. When an opportunity appears on favorable ground, it acts with short, precise movements. At times, efficiency in a single moment outweighs any advantage in size. Dry ground bursts apart under the honey badger's firm and deliberate digging. For many animals, scorpions are a threat that demands caution. Here, everything is handled with precision and experience. When an opponent is understood down to its smallest reaction, fear begins to lose its weight. A solitary honey badger quickly draws the attention of a hyena, looking for an opportunity to apply pressure. Repeated advances seem ready to push it into a disadvantage. Yet strong responses from the honey badger slow that momentum. The encounter ends early, before the tension can build further. Returning from foraging, the honey badger senses that its shelter has been entered by an intruder. The response is immediate and decisive, leaving little room for hesitation. For solitary animals, a place of refuge is often a boundary that cannot be compromised. Across the quiet savanna, the honey badger continues searching for food, unaware that a male lion is approaching closely. Yet the meeting does not turn into confrontation. Instead, it passes with curiosity and caution on both sides. Not every encounter between unequal strengths ends in conflict. In the darkness, hyenas apply pressure through numbers and repeated circling movements. But the honey badger does not retreat. Each time the distance tightens, it responds with sharp determination. That persistence disrupts the rhythm of the encirclement, and the encounter ends without either side gaining clear control. Facing the massive body of a crocodile, the honey badger still advances with steady determination. Repeated harassment gradually pushes the opponent away from the water's edge, where it holds the greatest advantage. Once the terrain no longer favors it, the crocodile chooses to retreat rather than extend a difficult situation. The scorpion continues to defend itself, yet each reaction fails to slow the honey badger. It maintains close pressure, keeping the target within constant control. Some threats only remain intimidating until their weaknesses are fully understood. The snake tries to climb higher to escape the danger below. But the honey badger follows with unwavering persistence. Strong claws and a steady pursuit prevent the distance from widening. When the chase is controlled by the more determined side, even vertical space offers little escape. The rabbit has already lost its stamina, and it shows in each increasingly heavy step. The marten only needs to maintain a steady pace for the distance to shrink in a way that is hard to reverse. Once energy is depleted, the outcome often becomes a matter of time. The turtle withdraws into its shell like a small fortress with almost no visible weakness. But the honey badger does not rush. It turns, flips, and tests each angle with remarkable persistence. Some defenses are not overcome by strength, but by patience that refuses to give up. The lioness blends into the dry grass and waits for the perfect moment to move. But the wildebeest reacts more forcefully than expected, turning the approach into a risky situation. Even a strong counter-response can make the attacker reconsider the cost. Beneath a tree, the leopard appears to hold full control of the situation. But the sudden arrival of a mother honey badger quickly shifts the momentum. When protective instinct takes over, even a stronger opponent pauses to reassess. Across the dry grass, the leopard clearly holds advantages in size and agility. Yet the honey badger keeps the distance extremely close, limiting the use of those strengths. The standoff ends as space is finally restored. It is a reminder that persistence alone can disrupt even a stronger opponent's rhythm. When a pack of wild dogs has new pups, every movement around the den becomes more sensitive than usual. The appearance of a honey badger immediately changes the mother's behavior, as she quickly gathers the young into a safer position. For animals that live in groups, protecting the next generation is an almost instant response. That sweet reward is never easy for a honey badger. It moves straight into a beehive, enduring waves of reaction in exchange for a valuable source of energy. Some species survive through a level of tolerance that others are unwilling to match. Night does not slow the marten. Instead, it creates an advantage for an animal adapted to low light. Its eyes allow it to read the surroundings more clearly than many others. When the fox appears, the difference lies not in size, but in the ability to see one step ahead. Curiosity brings the lion too close to a beehive, and within seconds the air fills with a unified response. Under pressure from thousands of small individuals, even a larger animal changes direction quickly. When acting together, creatures that seem fragile can create surprising strength. Surrounded by a large pack, the honey badger does not try to win through speed. It holds its ground, responding instantly each time the wild dogs press closer. That persistence disrupts the coordination of the group until the circle loosens on its own as clear opportunity fades. The buffalo does not turn to run, but stands firm, channeling its full weight through horns aimed straight ahead. That alone is enough to make any opponent hesitate for a moment. Yet once even a small opening appears, the lion immediately takes advantage with speed and focused pressure. Confidence only reaches its full value when paired with precise timing. And when everything settles, the honey badger walks away as if nothing has tested it at all. It does not rely on size, but on persistence and decisive action until the very end. In nature, the most formidable animal is sometimes the one that refuses to step back. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. If you enjoy unexpected encounters like these, Please subscribe so you do not miss the next videos.